So the first basic requirement is that the real estate must be held for investment. Remember, that's different from Section 121, where we're talking about your primary residence. This is about investment real estate. And when you're talking about investment real estate, you're not talking about the type so much as you are the use. The use of that real estate is what's going to be key. The way that the statute reads is that it must be real estate that you're holding for productive use in trade, which would be the cobbler that owns his own factory where he makes shoes. I use it in my trade. The warehouse facility that holds my air conditioning parts, if I'm an air conditioning manufacturer or installer. Business that I use in my trade. Real estate that I use for business purposes. There's a lot of us out there that own real estate that we generate income off of. Whether I own a strip center that has retail businesses and I generate rents, or whether I'm a residential landlord and I've got a duplex, I'm using real estate as a business to generate income. The third way that we own real estate as investment is to own it for investment purposes. Now, what that means to the IRS is you're holding real estate to invest in real estate, which means you're trying to garner the incremental increase in value as it relates to a factor over time. What's that mean in English? Appreciation. I bought the real estate to hold it so that over time it's going to increase in value. Now, I'm going to keep coming back to a theme on this because it's important to understand the difference. Holding real estate for investment does not mean that I found a piece of property that is worth $100,000, but I bought it for $50,000 and turned around and sold it immediately for the $100,000 that it's actually worth. That's not appreciation. That is what we would call, most people would use the phrase fix and flip. I'm using that property as inventory. I bought it because it has value the day I bought it that I can sell for a profit. That does not qualify for 1031 exchanges. But if I bought that property for $100,000 fair market value, and a few years down the road it's worth $200,000, that's what we would call appreciation. In the first case, the IRS says that what you own is not investment real estate. You own inventory. So you can't do the 1031. But if you bought the property intending to hold and it appreciates over time, then you bought yourself a piece of investment real estate. Now, interestingly enough, the IRS allows investment real estate to be defined by the states. So each individual state is going to tell you whether what you own is real estate or not.